Hey Dojo friends, I just received this custom sword made by Northshire Swords. This is an Iaito, it's a non-sharp blade meant for drawing and cutting in practice. So let's take a look at this, it's really nice. Alright, let's take a look at this sword. Again, it was sent by Northshire, and I'll put the link below where you can go and look and order a custom sword, or they have a bunch in stock. I've always had good communication with them, nice people. They have not sent me this. I paid for this out of my own money, but Northshire, if you're listening, send me some swords and I'll review them for you free of charge. So here we are. This is a custom Iaito. Iaito is just a generic term for practice blade. Iai is to draw the sword out. Let's start at this end. First thing I notice, the samegawa here is kind of a gold color. I wanted something different. I like different colors, and this sword I nicknamed Bumblebee because it looks like a bumblebee. It's got the black kind of yellow on here. So if I look down here, the kashira, it's a flower. It's just silver in color, and I like the silver, which matches this kind of bumblebee mentality of the black and yellow. The tie to it, the wrapping, is quite tight. The ito is tight, which is really good, and I may even polyurethane over it to make it even tighter. As you can see, as I said, the samegawa here is yellow, gold color. It is real, it's not artificial. And the menuki here are these silver kind of flowers, bamboo in here. The wrapping, I'm not sure what it is. It's probably a synthetic silk or cotton, one of the two. The fuchi here is the same as the kashira. It has this flower, silver flower motif here. It's not muddy. I like the cast. Casting's pretty good. And the line between the ito is smooth. It doesn't hurt your hands at all. It's very, very comfortable to grip. And this is double pegged, and the tang goes down to about here. The tsuba is iron, black, simple cutout, nothing special, decorative. And the seppa spacers I also requested. Everything is in silver for this sword. Let's open this up. As you can see, the habaki is also silver, and the seppa on this part is also silver. I'm going to touch the blade just to hold it. I will clean it afterwards. This is a 1060 carbon steel blade. 1060 just means it has 0.60% carbon. Very solid blade. Of course, it's not sharp, and I requested a sugu hamon. Sugu hamon means a straight hamon. If you can see here, it's not wavy. There are many different styles of these. Sugu is straight. There's gunome, notare, choji, togare, toran, kikushi, hako, midare. There's so many types of different patterns here, but for a change, I wanted a straight one. I didn't want one of the choji or the notare type wave patterns. I just wanted a straight one to see where the hamon. Of course, this is not differential tempered. That's probably etched on or something. This is a solid piece of 1060 steel. It has a fuller on the blade that starts way up here and goes all the way down here to the yokote. The yokote line here is not real, it's artificial, and you can see the kisaki here is dull at the end. I may take that and dull it even more, but it's a completely dull blade so that you can practice without fear of injury. I really like the look of that kind of chukisaki there. Of course, this is going to be a practice blade, so I'm really going to mark this up. We do clash swords all the time in our class because that's real. It's obviously a myth when people said they didn't clash swords. They clash swords constantly, and there are many techniques that involve blocking. Taking a look at the saya, it does not, I don't think that's buffalo horn. It's possible it is, or it just could be a painted ring here. I don't feel a seam. So the koiguchi, I wanted all natural wood. Beautiful job on the gloss finish here. Just a beautiful piece of natural wood, no paint, just polyurethane. Looks like several layers of polyurethane here. Sageo is just plain black, silk, and the kurigata is also black to match here on the koiguchi. Shitodome appear to be glued in, which I like. I prefer when they're glued in and they're not loose. Now, known in the Sagio, they come in this presentation knot here, but as soon as I get these, I untie this because I use the Sagio for my swordsmanship. You don't have to untie these. You can leave them the way they are if you're not interested in drawing your sword or practicing. You can just leave that because it looks nice, very hard to reproduce. It looks great on your wall to hang up. But if I want it to be functional, I undo this so that the Sagio is loose to tie to my obi belt. Taking another look here at this beautiful Sugu straight hamon. This is a nice sword. The weight on this I do not know, but it's, you know, it's a medium weight sword. It's going to give you a good workout with your wrists here. The grip, the distribution, it's a bit top heavy, which I like in Iaido. I want a little bit more of a balance point out here. So there's not a lot of weight back here, even with the tang that's long and the Tsuba guard. I want to really be able to work forward on my swordsmanship. So I prefer a bit of a top-heavy Iaito. And again, I'm going to call her Bumblebee for the particular aesthetic look of the yellow and black with the natural. Everything's very natural here. And I love these silver fittings to match. Your sword will come with a simple silk black sword bag. And obviously we're not going to cut with this because it is an Iaito, so it's not a Shinken, a live blade. It's made strictly for practice. And I'm going to put this to use in a few weeks at our next morning sword class on Saturdays here at the dojo. It smells like fresh lacquer. It's brand new. Since this was a custom sword, it did come with papers from China when the smith made this, and it shows that the date of production, this was made in December of 2023. This video is now February of 24, so this sword is brand new at about 2 months old. And again, I want to thank Northshire Swords for being the kind of middleman distributor here in America for this particular brand. So there you have it, a beautiful Bumblebee Iaito. I will put the link below if you want to order one. Just go to Swords of Northshire and custom make it the way that you want, and there you go. Let me know in the comments section below what type of Iaito you might have at home. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate your time, and I wish that you all have a great and safe afternoon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.